you know that there are certain situations where you're like, whoa, wait a minute, this doesn't feel right, something isn't quite right. And when you have a disability, that's increased even more. In 1990, the Americans with Disabilities Act was signed into law. But now it is over 30 years later, and we still, as people with disabilities, are discriminated against. We are denied access to things on a daily basis. And I've gone through a lot in my life when I've had to deal with that. So I realized there are so many people with disabilities who don't know what to do. Just as Lisa was saying, you know, she doesn't know how to teach her son that because she's not been through it, but she does the best she can. She's not going to listen to her. Kids, and they're not going to listen to her. So I wrote the book, Expert Advocate, because I want to show people how, if you have a disability, where do you start? Okay, you start with yourself. You start with, okay, who am I really? Because a lot of times parents say, oh, I'll for you to do this, or you can't do that, or you like gravy on your potatoes when you really don't like gravy on your potatoes. So that's where you start. And there's a whole process in the book that I wrote a process on how you get from not even knowing yourself to advocating for yourself and ultimately advocating for other people. I just wanted to share a story. I've only had Penny for just over a year, and even in that year, we've experienced several different issues with access. I could pick from a number of stories, but I'll pick the one when I went to go get an x-ray. I walked into the place, they said you don't have to make an appointment, so I go in, I have Penny, I'm signing in at the registration desk, and I hear beside me, I don't know what we're gonna do with the dog. The dog's gonna be an issue. And because I know the law, I know that they cannot deny me access to my x-ray because of my dog. So this really mean lady came out and she said, you are not having this dog in this place. He's not allowed. You call somebody to take care of your dog outside of the building while you have your x-ray. I'm like, oh, I'm not. You are not taking away my independence in my eyes because it's inconvenient for you. The law says that she can be here. So I left. I called the police because in Florida, there is a law, 413.08, that says that denying access because of a service animal is a criminal offense. Called the police, I called Disability Rights Florida, and eventually they had to concede that they have to let the service dogs in. So that's only one little instance in the last year that I've had with her, but those are the kind of things that if you know the law, you know yourself, you know your disability, you know your needs, and you know your rights in the law, you're able to advocate for yourself. And since I could advocate for myself, I could advocate for other people later on who may come into that place with a service animal. So my kind of, I guess you're saying would be, full inclusion of disabilities in the fabric of society happens one person at a time as we learn how to live the lives we want. Thank you.